I have another gorgeous, super gorgeous vintage handbag here to show you. And like the bag that I reviewed last week, this is a vintage piece and in a very interesting material, which is the velvet or carpet or rug floral tapestry handbag. They all fall in the same category as I've discussed this with you last week. So I assume my viewers are just coming back for more. And you know that I am very, very much in love with vintage handbags because of their their craftsmanship and the unequaled or unparalleled beauty. I bought this off online last week, and I received it Saturday, and immediately after I wore this to church, and it just felt so good. It feels very, very elegant, and you would really, really stand out in a crowd, and there's nobody that's gonna be wearing the same bag as you. That is exactly the reason why I love vintage handbags. So I am slowly falling in love with velvet bags, especially the vintage ones, because of their durability. In fact, I was telling my husband I can actually vacuum the dirt out of here, but I received this in mint condition as described. So this is quite a very boxy handbag with chunky gold, not so chunky, gold chain hardware that can double up. You can wear it long or short, whatever your preference is. And I just love the round thing here is where the chains go through. I don't know the term. I think it's not a hinge. It's the metal bit here, and they have actually thought through it, because with the Louis Vuitton bags, I've had some problems with that. The newer ones, the newer version, especially my Delightful before, the problem is they had a gold circular hinge here, and as it scrubs against the as it rubs against the chain, it would leave a dark marking. That is why I was advised, and I would advise you as well, not to remove the protective plastic, because that would surely protect it from marks, especially the dark marks, as a result of rubbing. And they carefully thought about that even then. So look at that, it's in black. Both are in black. So this is just a push lock. Turn to the left, no, not to the right. Turn to the left thing, and here we go. So by the way, this handbag is from this famous US designer called Caden. It was actually started by two brothers, as I was reading the history earlier, and the company came together in 1924 and disbanded in 1994. This is a vintage handbag, and I went through their article and adverts, and season by season or year by year they came out with different materials, different styles. And apparently this style was they started producing floral tapestry handbags in the 1950s. So this is between 1950s and 1960s. So I was just reading the history earlier, and this is by Caden Brothers, Caden USA. This is I just fell in love with the color. It's in dark pink, almost a purple, but not quite. And it's not red, it's dark pink fuchsia, dark fuchsia, and it's just really really gorgeous. And this is not a small handbag, this is a medium handbag. Okay, so let me see, the measurements are 9 inches, so this could fit quite a lot. And it's also bulky. That's the sides. Look at that beauty. Maybe I'll just do it this way. So that is like a 4.5 inches, or maybe more. Yeah, 4.5 inches in width. That's the base, and it actually has 4 brass feet studs. I thought before they were snugging these white bits here. In the pictures, I thought they were like snagging of the carpet or something, but then I realized no, that's how it was built, so made. So the pattern is, it's just floral. I would say just floral, and it's a lovely pattern. So okay, and the height is 7.5 inches. So this is a really really nice size handbag. And the interior is lined with black, it's like nylon-like material. And when I got this, this was just absolutely perfect. Really, really newish. You can see that. It's a beautiful handbag. It doesn't matter whether this is by a famous designer or not. It's a gorgeous handbag. And last Sunday was so funny because I was choosing, I went to church. I had to choose what bag. I always have this dilemma, and I feel like I don't have the appropriate bag for wherever I'm going. And with the hundreds of bags to choose from, of course, I was very, very excited to use this. I was actually I was choosing between my GST Caviar Chanel, which I haven't worn in a long time, and this was the clear winner. So yeah, I love it. I love it. It's a very, very glamorous handbag. It's very, very feminine, soft, and yeah, very stylish handbag. And there is no wear or tear. There is no tarnishing on the hardware. And I've been trying to dress up my handbags too, so I think I'm going to get a solid bag charm. Not this one. I found this at a thrift shop. It's like a Brito thing. I'm going to I think this is a pendant, but I'm going to decorate my bag with the solid one with this chunky, big, heart-shaped, Brito-like pendant. Okay, so there. So I would suggest, if you want to be different, then go for carpet handbags. I know there are a lot of handbags, retro bags that they call it, that are vintage inspired, and or Mary Poppins inspired bags online, popping up online, worth $300 or more. But you look for vintage ones because they are really, really well made. And I have been reading too that the patent leather of today, be it shoes or bags, are not as well made compared to the patent leather of yesteryears because they're cheaply made. Like some of them are now made of resin or something. So your patent handbags of today are, are not to be compared with the patent leather because they will of the vintage patent leather because they were very well made and they used real patent leather. Whereas now, everything is cost related, and yeah, they don't care about the quality anymore. So get your hands on vintage handbags. Aside from the reasonable price, they're collectibles and heirlooms. So there you go. Bye.